Have you seen how rotten that is, Andrew?
It doesn't feel very safe. Are we sure this is safe?
It's been abandoned for 30 years. I really don't think you should be doing that. That's really dangerous, and you walked on that.
It's probably not safe to be walking here.
No, probably not.
Look at the cage bars. 110 years worth of paint just peeling away. And all of this site used to be a massive asylum. But can you imagine living behind here? And I love how Mother Nature reclaims these buildings. Like one crack in the window is enough to literally let all of this in. Living like this your whole life just because you're insane. To be honest, I kind of see why they probably went more mad. But this place, as you can see, is literally falling apart, just brick by brick, really. And the fact it still stands here and nobody's touched it is just insane. What's up, guys, and welcome back to Kayleigh Coulston Explores, and today we'll be exploring St. Francis Asylum. Alrighty, guys, so in typical style, I am not alone because exploring alone is dangerous. Today I'm here with my gorgeous boyfriend, proving demons, proving muffins, proving squishy, and just proving bloody gorgeous. I'm so lucky.
Thank you.
But it will not be just the two of us, it'll actually be three of us because the Secret Vault, aka Matthew Williams, will be joining us today. All of these guys' links will be linked down below, so please go and check them out. Go and give them a little subscribe because they really, truly deserve it, and today is going to be wicked.
For 4 years now, she has wanted to film an asylum on her channel, and today, hopefully, will finally be the day.
Right, so before we actually get there, guys, I have a ton of history I want to share with you, but there is so much, I'd literally stood here for about an hour talking to all you guys, so I've made kind of like a little cute montage of all the best bits, so I'll let you guys watch that and then we'll continue with what actually happened within these walls. So, St. Francis Isolation Asylum was created by Henry Edward Kendall, and it first opened its doors on the 25th of July, 1859. So the main site is made up of several different wards, but the particular one we're exploring today was originally a nurses' accommodation. This asylum was built on 120 acres of land, and it was designed in an Italian style. It was also one of the longest buildings in the whole of Sussex, and it took almost 14 years to build this. When it first opened, it was called Linden House, but in 1970, the NHS renamed it to St. Francis Hospital. So originally there was actually no plans whatsoever to build an asylum on this land, but it was due to the 1845 County Asylums Act. Sussex Council were under obligation to provide care and treatment for the criminally insane and the mentally ill. For several years, this asylum ran really smoothly, but as the population grew, the institute was forced to extend its site. In 1860, they added a new dining hall and recreational zones, and in 1880, they then built a new, larger isolation hospital across the site. So by 1902, Haywards Heath Asylum actually exceeded more than 1,000 patients, but due to the lack of space, East Sussex Council then started to remove its patients and move them to another asylum the following year called Helling Asylum. Then from 1902 all the way up until 1960s, expansions did continue, but in 1980s the asylums were under so much pressure they could physically take on no more staff, and they could also not afford to build any more wings. From this point forward, the only new people to be accepted, sadly, were really serious cases. So later in 1992, the NHS did actually decide to use the nurses' accommodation for an asylum, but it was only for the most trusted patients on site. This then meant only a handful of nurses could actually stay on site, and sadly all the rest of them had to move back to their original homes. This particular building block was only used for 3 years as an asylum until they shut it down on the 17th of November 1995. So mental health services did continue, but they were provided by the Princess Royal Asylum up the road, but this unit was only used for young patients who suffered from mental illnesses and eating disorders. The Princess Royal was once called Martlet Lodge, and it was used all the way up until 2008, when sadly it was closed down for good. Ever since, the site got redeveloped and all of the other sites are now closed down too. So funny enough, the only original part left on this entire site was the old chapel that's now a nursery, and the water tower, which has still been in use after 110 years. So now that we've learned all about St. Francis and the history behind it, let's actually talk about what happened in asylums back in these times. So originally asylums were actually designed to monitor cognitive development and provide private care for severe individuals.
Most of these asylums these days has been made redundant due to the fact of their poor conditions and abuse that took place back in the early days of them existing. So across the UK, since asylums started becoming a popular place to drop off family members that you literally just didn't want in the house anymore, they used to be called idiot asylums, and there were 119 built in this country alone.
So now that we've learned a little bit of history about what actually happened in these asylums, let's talk about the experiments they used to run here. So the 5 main practices used in the UK for asylums were electric shock therapy, lobotomies, restraints, isolation, forced drugging, and ice baths to shock the system and make the patients behave. For example, the first lobotomy ever performed in the the UK was in 1880. This technique entailed removing parts of the brain cortex, and it was actually used for schizophrenia. Again, another practice they may have used back in these days are electric shock therapy. Electroshock therapy actually came into this country in 1938, and it was a preferred method to treat epilepsy and seizures.
Keeping in mind, none of these practices had any scientific backing to prove that they worked whatsoever. It was a guessing game, and it wasn't uncommon for patients to die within the walls.
So looking forward, as we know, these asylums were like prisons back in the 1800s and 1900s. It was absolutely rife, the crime that happened here, all the abuse and just chronic suffering. You know, these places were not to be scoffed at. They were hell houses. But let's talk about the future and the science, and to be honest, the benefits that the asylums did have for our future.
So as you know, most of these asylums these days have been shut down, and I mean, we've explored most of them across this country. And the sad fact is, there was so much child abuse, actually. I mean, to be fair, I don't even know how they let Jimmy Savile run most of these places. So, without going too much in depth there, death was rampant, the conditions were poor, and they all had to be shut down. But as the human race learns and grows, obviously these old practices and the new laws to prevent the abuse of patients has paved the way for modern science and modern healthcare for patients and people suffering with mental disorders.
And yeah, I really want to touch upon the point that Andrew just made, that I know it sounds really horrible to say, but they really did pave the way for a greater future. But obviously, with that being said, let's not forget about all the pain and suffering these people endured, and they literally gave their lives for a better future for us. But please remember, these days there are laws, there are acts, there are safeguarding, there are whistleblowing. There is so much set in stone these days that mental health is very protected, and that is thanks to these asylums back in the 1900s. Right guys, with that being said, that is all the history I'm going to give you today. Like I said, I won't keep going on because I'll be here for the next 2 hours, and you guys know I love history. But with that being said, I think we should head to the location, because we have got seriously about a 2.5 hour drive, so we should probably get in the car.
Let's go meet the secret
very
vault.
cold. Oh my god, I know, secret vault, Urbex, Dad. Alrighty guys, let's do this. Alrighty guys, we've literally just arrived at this gorgeous asylum. So this is our abandoned one. That was the chapel I was talking about in the intro, and then all of this site used to be a massive asylum, largest in the south. Obviously it's all been done up over time, but we've still got the abandoned one just on the left. Right, here we are, private property.
Right, I'm ready, let's go.
Go on, B. Get down, that's it. Throw it back.
Alright, try not to fall into the sewage.
It's all overflown, so that is raw sewage from probably the houses all over there. Oh my god, it actually stinks. Woo, it's open. Can somebody please take my camera? Oh, there he is. It's Urbex, Dad. Oh, sorry. It's about my wrist.
They're still connected.
Sorry. I just got hooked.
Call yourself a professional.
Just hanging out on the grid, don't mind me.
Can't even climb in a building.
What the
look.
fuck are you doing?
Can't even climb.
No, useless, mate.
There we are. Andrew's
I'm just itching to climb something.
bird man
Come
now.
on, let's go, Muffin.
By the way, shall we discuss what is this room actually supposed to be?
This is a changing room.
Changing
rooms, yeah.
Why? Who's changing in here?
Well, I'll tell you all about it in a second.
Oh, will you?
Your girl's
Okay.
done the history.
Yeah, let's hear about it.
Right, so I've literally just made it into this absolutely gorgeous building, and knowing it's been abandoned for nearly 30 years is, number one, insane, okay? But this place is a big building, so guys, it's gonna take a while to get around, but the changing rooms were actually for the staff that used to work here. So I think walking around here, it's gonna be a bit of a mixture of like residential rooms and asylum, like patient rooms. Oh, okay, right, busted door.
Yo, guess what's in here?
What?
Nothing.
Wow, thank you. Oh, well, God, Andrew, Jesus Christ.
Let me in if you want in. Come on.
Oh, wow. These are big rooms. Jesus Christ, look at the size of the ceilings.
It's almost as big as our house.
Damn.
I got a special treat for you.
What have you got?
Look down. My secret purpose!
Oh, and guys, fun fact, right? Apparently, if you rub it, it's like a magic genie, and all your dreams come
polish
true.
it.
That's it. There we are.
Polish it.
And all his dreams come true.
I'm an exhibitionist slut. I am.
You slag. Okay.
No, seriously. This is going to be a great video today.
Please, someone rescue me. I've got Farty McPants over here, and I've got Mr. Sparkly Knob in the corner. You're a slut for today, yeah?
My knob is golden.
No, what I was trying to say, on a serious note, this is fucking mental, isn't it?
Yeah, that's correct, Andrew. We are in a mental asylum, yeah.
I don't know.
Right, so we're obviously on ground level. We've literally just entered. And by the looks of it, we're already immediately at the patient rooms. So these are obviously linked through. But like I say, some of this was residential and some of it was actually for the nurses. So it's just a case of working out what was nurses' rooms and what was the asylum, I guess. Because then again, it was asylum for 3 years, but it was for their most trusted patients.
Oh, it smells like shit.
Yeah, this stinks. Oh my God.
The ground level.
Shit, they've ripped up all the floors. Yeah, that's probably the copper thieves, isn't it? What the fuck are you doing?
Give me your camera.
I thought you were about to lie down in there.
All right, I'm gonna see if it stinks as bad as it does on ground level.
Oh my God, it absolutely freaks, isn't it?
Let's go down.
I don't know, it's like something died in here.
It doesn't go very far, actually, to be fair.
It smells like a rotten animal.
No, there's brick walls here, so you can't actually crawl under the floors.
Oh, okay. Right, so the room where Andrew is under the floor. Don't know why he did that, but there we are. We've got a really pretty fireplace. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Obviously they've stolen the outside of it, so that would have all been boarded at one point, like wooden and kind of all nice carvings. But obviously the utes have definitely been in here. It's tile.
It's good quality then.
Yeah, it's pretty. So across the hallway, I think that's some sort of like maybe storage room. There's a bit of shelving. Maybe at one point a kitchenette, but that's 07. And then down here, I believe is the main hall. Or like a gathering area, living room. I don't really know what you want to call it. See, I was under the illusion with asylums, you weren't actually allowed out of your bedrooms. So I've learned something new today. Jesus Christ, look at the size of this. Oh, hello. God, I don't know if I prefer that or the golden penis. Yeah. What's your favourite? Vote now.
You're going to have to edit all this shit out, aren't you?
Oh no, it's staying in.
Love, do you not realise what this is?
Nope.
How do you not realise? As an Urbexer, this is our greatest enemy. A whole room filled with Harris fencing.
Oh, I fucking hate this. I know. Sorry, I thought you meant the room. I didn't realise you meant the Harris.
This is literally our worst enemy.
I know. It's noisy, it's just impossible to get over in it.
Jesus, Matt. We have discovered the room of our worst enemy, the Harris fence.
So at the end of the corridor, as I say, we've got a really burnt out fire room, which I don't think I'm gonna go down because this floor, look how vulnerable that is. But yeah, it looks like somebody's had quite a nice blaze in there. Jeez, look at that natural decay. But this place, as you can see, is literally falling apart, just brick by brick, really. I think these two halls were kind of like living room area maybe, or a dining room. Look at that archway, it's so beautiful. And the high ceilings, very typical, obviously, the 1800s. Absolutely stunning. So on the lower floors, it looks like it's literally just rinse and repeat of kind of like bedrooms. Obviously we've got the two main halls behind me. As I say, I think they were living rooms or something along those lines. And then it's going upstairs now, and this is where the actual patient bedrooms were. Oh, look at that bad boy. Oh my God. I love seeing this paint peel the way it does. It's absolutely pristinely beautiful. And what's that?
This is really cool, actually. Look. So this is location where patient rooms are, but look. A bunch of other Urbexers have written their name into the board, which I'm actually going to...
Oh, that's so cute.
I'm going to continue the tradition myself, actually, and carve my name into one of these patient rooms.
Which one are you going to pick? Do you want to have a look first?
Probably this one.
Pick out your favourite room? I'm just going to take a random one.
If it's too high, no one will see it. Matt, do you want to get in on this? All the explorers carved their names into the patient rooms on here.
Are we leaving you behind? Or we actually sign you up for the asylum? I think it'll have fun here, actually. You make so many friends. Make some friends with the ghosts. What does it say? P plus.
It says proven demons. What can't you
I can't see it. No, your hand's in the way.
There you go. Proven demons.
Hey.
I'm now officially...
Papa proving.
You want to sign yours?
Officially on the board. Right, where are you bunking, Matt? Oh, you're bunking next to Andrew.
Let's get the secret vault on this.
God, that's brave with your shitty pants. Like, I'd have picked a few corridors down, mate. I can't be fucked to write my name out. It would take me forever.
Do you want me to write yours?
I just put KCE.
Oh yeah, KCE would work.
Yeah, I cannot be bothered to sit there for...
I'm only doing this because I was forced into it by others. Wouldn't normally do this.
There is a gun behind his head at the moment, but that's off
You
camera.
just can't see.
Yeah,
There we are.
Do you want me to type in?
Yeah, I got to type in, did you say?
Write in KCE.
Yeah, go on then. Got the Three Musketeers.
KCE.
Oh, there we all are. Breathing Demons, Secret Vault, and KCE. Oh, that's so sweet. Right, now we've got to go and find those bedrooms, because I'm leaving you behind. So just a quick recap, guys. We've done all down there. As I say, it's kind of rinse and repeat to the main kind of, I don't know, halls, living rooms, whatever you want to call it. That end, I've obviously entered from the left, but I need to go on the right. But I'm going to head upstairs first because this staircase, I'm obsessed. Look at the cage bars. What? Fucking hell, Andrew, careful. Oh my God, babe, this has been abandoned for 30 years. I really don't think you should be doing that.
30 years still standing.
Oh my God.
Listen, these were built to keep patients in or out. If it can't handle my weight, then clearly they did a shit job. But
yeah, but you're testing metal that is incredibly old, sorry. You sure you're right? Jesus Christ. So as you can see, we've got the typical signs of the asylum. So we've got these horrible cage bars. As I say, they are sturdy, not going anywhere. And I think these were only put in about, what, 1992, wasn't it? 1990. Yeah, because for the first, like I said, the first 110 years of this particular block, this was nurses. And then over time, it became the asylum for 3 years and shut down, as we know, in 1995. But can you imagine living behind here? Honestly, it's fucked. Right, so we've got our first official wing. Oh my God, look, it's crazy. Shit. So we've got 117. So does that suggest there's 100 rooms? Or have they skipped?
No, it's 118 because the 100 represents we're on the first floor. So if you go up a level, it would be 2 whatever. So there's at least 18 rooms. Obviously, there's going to be more.
Yeah.
But the 1 in the UK stands for the first floor.
I did not know that.
And if it's 2 something, it's on the second floor.
No, it's first floor, but you've got to be 18 in this room.
18 or
18 or older.
And 17-year-olds in the next room.
So let's actually enter the first room. Let's have a little look at what these people experience. So far, it's not too bad. They've got nice pink walls and stuff, but I will say, I don't like the fact that doors have absolutely no windows in them. Yeah. So you've really got, like, I don't know, no stimulation.
To be honest, I love the artwork. I can see a lot of really well-practiced graffiti artists have been here.
Yeah.
They practice on these walls, and I don't mind. In a building that's a shell like this,
it kind of spices it up a little bit.
Might as well make it beautiful, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So walking down this corridor, guys, I'm not going to do every single room because, as we know, it is shelled. I'm just having kind of like a look at the main basics. So, yeah, just a clear yellow room. That stinks. Oh my God, I don't know why this place smells so bad. Oh, wow, okay, that's why. Look at all these dead birds. Holy shit, there's carcasses everywhere. Oh no. This is probably the room where, unfortunately, they've all come through the window and they can't find a way back out. Oh, that's really sad. So as I say, the majority of this is probably going to be like a bit of a rinse and repeat. I'm still flicking my head in every single room just in case. For example, like this one, because it's got really nice character. Like, look at that, it's so nice. They've got like personalised little rooms and stuff. And it looks like that was hand painted. Hang on, is that wallpaper or? Oh, it is wallpaper. Okay, so not hand painted, but so they've got their own styles, and I can see that used to be the remnants of like a basin, possibly a mirror, and it looks like that used to be kind of like those shaving lights. So that is very odd, the fact they gave the patients mirrors, because if they smashed that, they could easily like slash their wrists or something. So for safeguarding, I don't really know why they let that slide. Oh, and then across the hallway, we've got the same sort of thing. So they've actually picked all their own designs. Oh, wow. So this was probably like it when it was a nurse's quarters, because as I say, the nurses lived here for 110 years. And then the last 3 years, they only put people in this asylum because the main asylum was right behind us on the roadside. But look in there, oh my God, the decay. It's just to die for. Got another cute little pink room in here. Yet again, the decay is on fleek. Oh, look at that. And it's 100 years of history just peeling away beautifully. Right, and then we're kind of at the end of the corridor. As I say, it's all just getting quite samey on this middle floor, so I might just go up to the next set and see what that's about. But before I do, I'll just make sure I don't lose any spicy gems, because you never know with places like this. If you don't check every room, there could be something really cool. I've got a habit of accidentally skipping past things. The Princess Royal Hospital, authorised parking. Oh, that's for the other asylum. Oh, wow. Right, and then the end of the corridor, got 102, which is very heavy. Oh, Jesus. And it's just a completely bare room. Oh, there's a shelf up there, actually, so we've got a little bit of something. Interesting. Right, that's the point I was making. So in the other room, obviously, I saw that light in the mirror. I don't get how they're allowed mirrors, because of that exact reason. Obviously, if they smash it up, they can easily hurt themselves with it. So why on earth was that left behind? Oh, look at the wallpaper. It's got little dolphins on it. That's so lovely. And as I say, this wallpaper is well over 30 years old. Probably more, actually. Probably more 50, because to be honest, in asylums, I highly doubt they tarted it all up before they moved them in. But it's just so nice. It's a shame it's been left behind. So walking around here, I like to get a really good feeling of what people experience when they lived here. And standing in those rooms with that door shut, you have absolutely no stimulation. There's no window on the front of the door. The fact that you could be locked in there all day long, don't see any faces, don't go out in the sunlight. It's quite sad really thinking people had to endure this and this was their life. But sadly they were insane, so they had to be protected because sadly they were obviously a danger to our society.
We've never done this before, and we've been here too many times now to have not done this.
Okay.
A little bit of roof topping, I think, wouldn't hurt.
Roof topping?
It's going to be dangerous, but as long as I wear my hard hat, I'll be all right.
Oh my God, Andrew. No, I'm not concerned about the danger of the roof. I'm concerned about the children. Andrew. Andrew.
What?
There's fucking children stood right there.
Even better.
No, we're trying to be sneaky. Oh my God. Doesn't feel very safe. Yeah.
It
doesn't feel very safe. Are we sure this is safe?
No, there's a massive hole here, actually.
These are really scary.
Ow. I'll be honest with you, it's probably not the safest.
Well, no, there's a massive hole, as you said right there, if you fall through it.
I'm gonna have to go without the hard hat. Yo, come here though, there is a massive hole.
No, I can see. Yeah. You're gonna put your helmet down there. Oh, okay.
I don't want them to think I'm stealing. So it's...
That'll do.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh my God, it's gone right the way down. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's good. That's gone.
That goes to the next level. That's why I'm saying it's probably not safe to be walking here.
No, probably not. Oh gosh.
Give me
So
the camera.
that was the chapel, obviously, that we were talking about in the intro, and that was the main asylum. But obviously, it's all been tied up now for accommodation.
Right. So this is what I'm seeing. I don't think it's a good idea to walk along this because there's a chance any of this could cave in. But all of this, yeah, as she was saying, used to be part of the original asylum. Now you can imagine just how big this entire site was. Incredible, really. And here we are on the roof doing it. And I can hear little children down there. Bruh. Sound like a Minecraft creeper there. Best not scare them because we'll get busted.
So hang on, before I go back in, what was this bit? Was it a fire exit?
Emergency escape.
Emergencies. Oh, okay. Mr. Wall coming back through, didn't die, lived another day. Just about. Right, and at the very end of the corridor, to be honest, not a great deal. Very smashed up, very decayed. Oh wait, hang on, that's a shower block. Sorry, I was just about to walk away from it and I just realised that is mains for showers. Very old styled, kind of ugly. I wouldn't want to shower in here. Oh God. Yeah, there we are. There's a sign. Oh, I love it when these are left behind because it's so rare because obviously people come along and just pick them off. But I will say, I'm finding this weird, right? In an asylum, why the fuck would the lock be on the inside? Because it's obviously the patients, they could lock themselves in, which obviously stops the staff doing their job. So I do find that weird. Obviously, I know this was used for staff for obviously many years, but I do feel like for the 3 years it was an asylum, they should have taken this out because that is actually, to me, I think that's a bit of a risk. Hello, mate.
Are you really going to explore this whole building without doing the most important room?
The poo room.
No.
What is it?
The suck your mum room.
Suck your mum. Oh, go on then. What's in the suck your mum room?
That's the suck your mum room. Welcome.
Where's my mum? Oh, mother!
She's retired, sadly.
Oh my God, look at this. Such a, oh God, I don't know what the word is. A rusty treat. Yeah, and in the corner we got another, I think that was probably a bathroom actually looking at it. Yeah, that was probably your outlet for your bath. Sink basins would have been there, and then you've got 2 separate cubicles for toilets. Not bad. So I'm gonna head up to the top floor. It's gonna be the same sort of vibes, but I just wanna show you out the window really quickly. So that is obviously the local nursery down there, right next to an abandoned building, and they are literally, they have the nursery in the church, but that used to be an asylum. That's brand new built, but all of this land, as I say, was all asylum based.
Yo.
So weird having them there, innit?
I pray one of the kids look up there, so I just go, shh.
No, you'll scare them for life. But how amazing. Those kids are running around an 18th century church, just like a normal day at nursery. That's mad.
If I just whistle, maybe one will look up at me, and then we could pull off the meme. Just pull off the meme where I go, shh.
No, you'll scare them. You'll scare them. Look, they're just so tiny. Oh, bless them. Right, third and final floor. And we've lost Mr. Williams. I don't know where he's gone. Oh, hopefully he's up here. Or maybe he got stolen.
Matthew!
Mr. Williams!
He's that way.
Where's Mr. Williams? I will smell you out. Where are you? Oh, shit. What happened in here? Oh, my God. So we've obviously had a nice big fire then.
Yeah. We see how many dead pigeons are in here. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
I found that upstairs as well. Oh, sorry, downstairs
4,
even.
5.
Yeah, downstairs is a room just full of carcasses, and I think it's where they can get in, but they just can't get back out.
Is that a massive pine cone?
Yeah, it is. How did that get in there? Oh, that is pretty. Oh, just. Oh, that's nice. Wow. Yeah, well, I don't know what happened in here, but like looking at the wall, this was a kitchen, right?
Yeah.
Look, very hot water.
Yeah.
You've got a lamp. Okay. Tiles. Oh, look, there we are. It's right there. Please turn cooker off when not in use. Okay, obviously it didn't get catch fire because of a cooker. It's been way too long for that. It was probably urban explorers who set this fire about. Really big shame actually, because the whole room, to be honest, my camera's doing it more justice, but it is actually pitch black in here. Oh, it's such a shame. Right, our third and final wing. I'm going to say third because technically it should be second, but also I'm going to class the first floor. Oh, this is quite a nice colour. London Gang. We're not even in fucking London, so okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Well, they travelled quite far, actually.
666, cool man. Oh my god. Hey dude, wrong way. Oh wow, they need to get a little bit better at graffiti. It's not really doing much for me.
London Gang.
We're not even near London. Well, we are, but we're not in London.
Man, look how stupid this is. It's like they couldn't be.
I know, they need to be a bit more original, don't they?
Getting a real gang, so there's
They've got no man then though, no man walking.
So yeah, it's clear to see up here, guys, that the kids are really loving it. Like, this is the Graph City. I don't like any of this in here, though. This is horrible graffiti. Very disgusting things, which I'm not going to be reading out half of it. Insert fork. Oh, that's just pathetic. Oh my god. Ah, there we are. We've got one that's actually in good condition. So that's what I was saying earlier. This was obviously for staff when they lived here. It's jammed over. Or is it that? Yeah, it's the old little pulley lights. But yeah, for example, leaving a mirror, it just takes one inmate to take that down, smash it on the floor, and then, you know, you get what could happen. I just don't understand why they didn't leave. Sorry, why they didn't leave it. Why they didn't take it. It's really weird, isn't it?
What? Why they didn't take what?
The mirrors, because if like you're not allowed for safeguarding, they could smash it and hurt people or hurt themselves.
Yeah, but not all crazy people are insane.
No, but these people were. Like, this is an insane institute. Like, these people were next level crazy according to the articles.
Maybe they just weren't self-harmers.
It was the largest, obviously, asylum in the south.
Well, you know, considering back in the day, they used to let Jimmy Savile molest children in places like this, as well as they also used to abuse electroshock therapy and also put a needle for lobotomies into your brain. I'm not really surprised they've left mirrors around for the patients.
Yeah, true. Right, so room 208, I just want to show you out this window, right? There we are, we've got a better view of it now. Hey! So as I was saying, there's your big church. That was all Asylum. That is the old water tower. And I just find this insane how it's all been left behind. It's crazy, but they're obviously taking all of this down and they're going to start doing that. So they're going to be actually putting housing literally everywhere. Oh my gosh. And they still haven't spotted us, so we're all clear. Right, at the very end of the corridor, I've just noticed there's a fire escape and it is open. Oh my fucking god, I do not want to fall down there. That is not going to tickle. Oh, there's another abandoned building. What is that? It might be admin looking at that. To be honest, I didn't even know that was there, so I will swing by there in a minute. Just close that without falling to my death. Oh, shit, there we are. And I think, to be honest, lads, looking up here, that might be all really left. Unless we've got something groovy in here. What's that, 202? What we got? Nope, just some wallpaper, light fixture obviously hanging on by a literal thread. Oh, it's pretty, it's got little fruits around it. But yeah, I think in general, that's basically the whole place, really.
See, me and Matt...
Except from that little block downstairs, obviously.
Yeah, me and Matt were talking just a second ago, wondering, if they turned this into housing, how would they pull it off? The rooms are quite small. They'd have to probably bolt off entire sections.
Yeah.
You know, because you couldn't have this be an apartment hallway with...
Oh yeah, no, you could never
rooms.
do it like this. No,
but
not
they
at all.
did it. They pulled it off with the other buildings, so there's surely a way.
But the other buildings, the wings might have been different. Like they might have been more sort of like, I don't know, pre-ready for kind of flats, you know, that sort of sizing.
Well, maybe that's why they didn't do it here, because it's just too small. They weren't able to make this into flats, because it is odd how they did the whole asylum, except for this one and that one over there.
Yeah, that's true. I can't find this fucking window I'm looking for. Oh, I found it. Go in. Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't like that. That floor just sunk. Why the fuck did that... What's wrong with that floor? What is that? Right, for some reason this room is completely pitch black floor and it's soaking wet and it stinks and I don't really know what it is. So I'm walking very, very carefully. But there we are. That's all the housing behind. So we usually park around that corner, but as you can see, everything's been taken out and smashed out the windows. But yeah, that whole site, you can see all the way back there, that little area, that's all original, that's all original. You can see them scaffolding as we speak. They're literally changing this place, and all of these are brand new built, I believe, within the last 5 or 10 years. And like I say, at some point, the whole place will just be the same as that. So what I find absolutely fascinating is, number one, I've always wanted to explore an asylum, which I have done a few, but I've never got them on camera. So this is my first asylum obviously on tape. But no, it's really interesting walking around and thinking about what these people endured when they were here. Like I say, come into this room, right? And imagine you lived here. This is your life. This. Could you imagine that? It would fucking suck. As I mentioned, there's literally no window on these doors. They are just completely solid wood. There's not even like a kind of slat to put food through. And yeah, you have a window here, but to be honest, it's not going to let in much light because all of the ivy, number one, but also I don't know if behind it it's got bars or anything. So I don't think they actually equipped this place very well as an asylum. As I say, they kind of just left it from when the nurses were here. But looking at safeguarding and like features and stuff, I do think this place probably fell under standards. Because as I say, who gives an insane patient mirrors like that and like they could harm themselves? Locks on the inside of the doors. Yet again, if we can go to any bedroom that preferably has a door, not this one. Let me find one with a door. Okay, here we are. Obviously the kids have removed this one, but that would obviously be a locking mechanism, and all of the doors have these big kind of like crank locks, and I just find it stupid, you know? Why did they not take that out for safeguarding? Right, so I'm at the very end of the corridor with the lads. What you found?
I'm just looking at different manufacturing processes of the safety glass. This one, the safety glass, the pins and everything are very close to this edge, so they just laminate that side. Whereas this side, this type of safety glass, look, it's 50-50, it's in the middle.
Yeah.
And so it's discoloured. It's just weird. I've never seen it discoloured like that before.
That is really strange, but I've always been led to believe that this was designed purposely, that if you're obviously to kick it, smash it, break it, that this stuff is designed to actually cause damage and to keep the window obviously in, oh gosh, it's pinging off everywhere.
If you smash it, it doesn't just go straight
It just
through.
Keeps in one block, yeah.
It's to make it harder for people to escape or to break
Exactly, yeah. But that is really weird actually. Like I say, I've never seen that either. No, is there a reason? Is it because the heat was on it?
Must be
it's been melted.
The substance they made it out of just doesn't react well to light, because look, that's still fine. Not light, air.
Oh, I see, okay.
Air, what am I saying, light?
Oh, so weird. And then our final pit stop, guys, is the bathrooms. And to be honest, I'm so happy they're still in good condition. Obviously, I know they're decayed and stuff, but I mean the sense of nobody smashed up the actual, you know, the china work and stuff. Got some little robins at the back of there, and all the natural decay. And I love how Mother Nature reclaims these buildings. Like one crack in the window is enough to literally let all of this in. So you got your female stool there, you've got your male stool here. Yet again, we still got the little signpost, which is brilliant. And the old flushers, oh my God, I've not used one of those since I was about, God, maybe 9 years old, 10 years old. My nan's still got one, bless her. But yeah, as I say, nature's really reclaimed it. Ironing boards only. Okay, an ironing room? Is that a thing? I've never heard of that before, okay. Like a little workstation. That's cute. And then just across from the ironing board room, we've got yet again a shower block in there, and we've got a bath, which is yet again, it's actually intact. And I know I sound surprised, but it's because everything else here has been completely smashed and trashed. Well, you can see all the mirror and obviously all the remnants on the floor. So the fact that that's survived is brilliant. But yeah, just a small little bathroom. So as I say, guys, that was basically the whole place. I am gonna go downstairs and look around that side block and see if I can get in. But to be honest, I didn't even know it was there. So it could be 50-50. We might get in, we might not. But no, this place is amazing. As I say, we're stood in an 1859 building, closed down in 1995. So yeah, nearly 30 years old. Sorry, 30 years of abandonment even. And the fact it still stands here and nobody's touched it is just insane. And I'd like to think one day maybe they'll redevelop it and actually turn it into something beautiful, because to be honest, it's not very nice memories, is it? Like living in an asylum, living like this your whole life just because you're insane. To be honest, I kind of see why they probably went more mad. I don't really think it's a very nourishing environment for people to obviously grow and develop. For example, like if they were just to have a bit more lighting and a bit more kind of, you know, a bit more to live for, I feel like I could do them, like, you know, world of favours. So as I say, walking around here, obviously I'm doing it as an urban explorer in modern day. But now imagine living here. Imagine the conditions, the screaming, the shouting, the smells, everything, being told you can't live your life because you're being told you're insane, you've got all these problems, and as an insane patient, you might not register that and recognise it, so you're probably sat there thinking, well, why am I here? I don't belong here, you know? There's a lot of questions that must run through your head when you're in a place like this. So there we are, I've really enjoyed this. As I say, it's the first time I got an asylum on my channel, which I'm so freaking pumped about. Where are the lads? Probably down another level, yeah. Boys, Oh, you are down there, okay. And that's our final grid. So as I say, all of the inmates would be locked this side, and that side would be obviously for staff. So I'm assuming downstairs, obviously, like I say, for staff, visitors, I don't know. And then, yeah, that was where they locked you up for you were crazy. Right, did you enjoy that?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah?
You know, actually, coming back here and not having any kind of like requirements other than your video, it's not like I'm ghost hunting or anything. Me and Matt have just been looking at the design of these old buildings and just kind of questioning why certain things are the way they are. For instance, Matt brought up a good point. Why are the ceilings so tall in these old Victorian buildings?
They were back in, it was typical in that style of back in like the 1800s, they did do that.
Think about, as Matt made a great point about how all the heat would just rise up to the ceiling. It wouldn't keep each other.
Yeah, and it's cold down, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit bizarre, isn't it? But I love the style. Like I say, it's very classy. Obviously, you know, ignore the smashed up glass. But yeah, they are right. Very, very high ceilings, and that's every room, isn't it? Yeah, every single room has been designed that way. But no, I think my favourite thing about this place is number one, that grid. It really gives you that kind of feeling of being trapped and you can't get out in an asylum. It really does kind of sell it for me. But more than anything, this is what I live for. That beautiful natural decay, 110 years worth of paint just peeling away. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Lead paint in there.
Yeah, lead paint, yeah. And then literally the very last room, guys, is a sluice room. I've just spotted it out of the corner of my eye. Yet again, not really much in here, but yeah, look at the window size. Oh my God, that's like 8 foot of window. Madness. And then this, guys, is your main reception, your main entrance. So any patient that ever had to be locked up here, or visitors or staff, would have all come through this one door. And it's absolutely robust as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever seen a door so hardy. Do not let this camera be a disillusion. It's a very, very big kind of a environment. You've got all your mains up there. And then that obviously is into the asylum. Right, with that being said, then I'm gonna head on out because to be honest, like I say, it is a shell, not got a lot in there. I'm more here just for the actual aesthetic of like all the corridors, the natural decay, the history. So I don't really mind that it's a shell. I'm just still really glad that I got an asylum on my channel. Finally, it's only taken me 4 years. Oh my God, as we're leaving, Andrew's just pointed this out. That was the stupid hard hat thing he wore. Where did that fall from? Hang on, there's the hole. Oh my God, and you walked on that?
Yeah.
Have you seen how rotten that is, Andrew?
Yeah.
That's really dangerous, and you walked on that.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay? You're crazy. Oh, God. Ow! I just caught my arse or something. Okay. Oh, I fucking love that. I'm so glad I got to see it. Right, watch the sewage hole.
What?
That absolutely reeks. Honestly, that's probably my biggest fear, falling and something like that. That is disgusting. So that's the main front of the asylum. As I say, we've just done all of this, and I'm going to quickly swing around the building and see if I've missed anything. Right, I've literally walked around the whole place. I did make a jump cut there because there's no point filming all of it, but to be honest, that little block over there, you can't get into it. And other than that, we've done the whole place. I just still can't believe I've done an insane asylum. Finally on my channel. It's been absolutely mint. Right, so just made it back outside, and that is the front of it. It's so beautiful, and we've got some sort of office here. Site to office, sorry, entrance to site office. It looks very empty. Granted, there's obviously storage, there's a few cookers, plates and stuff, but I don't really think I'm going to be able to get in there. Yeah, sadly there's no entry to this place, guys. As I say, there is obviously all of this glass that's open, but they put boards behind it. So yeah, I won't bother, but I'd say that was our main asylum. It was absolutely amazing. I've really enjoyed this, and I finally done an asylum on my channel.
Good job.
I'm so happy.
Alrighty guys, and that was St. Francis Asylum. I am so glad, number one, we got in there, because I wasn't joking, I really want an asylum on my channel for like 3.5, 4 years?
It's been a while
something
now.
like that. So we finally did it, number one. But number two, there is so much in this video that I didn't actually get to put in because I was told not to film, but I wanted to talk about our experiences throughout the day. So not only did we get this beautiful asylum caught on camera, but we also had some really weird but lovely kind of encounters with the neighbours.
Oh, they were lovely, absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
We met a paranormal enthusiast who led us into their house, begged us not to film, while Matthew Williams completely ignored her and went, "Ooh, what's that? What's that?" And
this lovely lady, literally, like, just to give some context, basically she lives on the asylum site, and it's obviously been redeveloped where she lives. And she basically said to us, she said, "Look, I don't want to obviously get in the way." She's asked me what I was doing. I said, "I'm filming a documentary." Got chatting away, and then literally said, "Do you all want to come into my home and see it now revamped?" So obviously immediately I'm like, fuck yeah. But she was absolutely just beautiful, amazing woman. So if she's watching, thank you so much. You're a gem. And also, can I say a massive thank you to the guy who actually lives opposite her. I was filming the Asylum, and unfortunately my camera, I don't know if I was rolling at that time, but I was actually speaking to the neighbour outside, shouting up to him, talking about how beautiful like the entire place is, really. So yeah, starting off number one, it's a very nice neighbourhood, and thank you to everyone obviously who helped us around the neighbourhood, because they should be watching these videos, so you guys are legends. And then the only last thing I'm going to actually bring up is we did go up the road to the other asylum, which was called the Princess Royal, isn't it? Princess Royale, how you pronounce it. We went all the way up the road. We did go around the entire place. We were climbing over crates, going over hedges, going through fences. Then Matt fell. Do you remember Matt falling? Yes. Oh my God, he went down.
Almost broke his leg. He latched onto my backpack. To be honest with you, I actually filmed all that. It's in my last video.
Oh yes, shit, you did. Yeah, go and check out Proving Demons, because you literally see the whole thing. Matt, I'm sorry your knee got grazed up. It was so worth it. Anyway, guys, with that being said, as I say, that was a whole video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe. All links down below, so please go and check them out. And if you haven't already, tick the notification bell. And I will see you in the next adventure. Bye!